Hello, what's up? How you doing, everyone? Me, myself, I'm a little bit tired because, it is evening and I was just out walking with our dog and it's like a normal, decent sized dog. And if it has this fur, I mean, it's a bearded collie, beard, so it gains like it's thrice the size if it's like with hair and everything. So it's actually a pretty big dog then. But anyway, she's in heat, and for a dog that means two things. First of all the like male dogs in the neighborhood are suddenly so interested. It's just insane. It is from one day to another day, like, ooh, I see you. And for the second thing is that she thinks that everything and everyone is interesting. I mean, if she sees a gorgeous pillow and that pillow looks willing, it will have such a night. And it's just really well, it really consumes like your energy as an owner, so to say. So we were taking a walk, and suddenly we hear this like tap 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 tap. I was like, what? And I see it's like this like really small dog. And that dog is really hell-bent on like doing its thing with my dog. And I mean, despite being like this small, and our dog is like this huge with all the hair, and our dog is like complete cougar mode, and she is like, "Oh, I'm ready," and I'm like, no, not happening, no. I don't want any like small doggies. I don't like small doggies. I want like big doggies, and hopefully, I mean, yeah. So I need to like shoo it away, and it just keeps on going. It's for like, and I'm not kidding. It's actually for like 10 or 15 minutes. It's just following us and trying to get up the butt of our dog. I've never been so close to actually killing someone else's dog before, but yeah, there you go, I guess. Sometime needs to be the first. It did survive though. I didn't hit it. I persuaded like a shall we say gentleman, something maybe, screaming and waving and almost kicking it. But yeah, anyway, that's not the deal. We are here for Battlefield 2042 actually. We should turn that down a little bit, but that would actually work. Hold on. So, first of all, you can't see the weekly mission because my face is in the way, and I'm not going to change that because I'm this like old school. I have a Stream Deck, but I haven't put any buttons for moving me around, so you will just have to live with that. But anyway, so the three things that we are going to do today for the weekly missions are health replenished or to teammates or their vehicles, ribbons earned, 20 or so, I mean it's not that much, and then enemies killed and vehicles destroyed. So basically like every other weekly mission that they have made for Battlefield 2042 so far, it's really actually simple to do. It's not, you basically don't have to mind about it, so we are not going to do that. We are just going to play our game. And if you would complete the weekly missions, you will actually get this like Irish skin, which basically looks like something out of Star Wars, I guess, with Rogue 5 or even the little R2D2 replacement for the latest Star Wars movies. So just before we get started, in general, I mean, this could change if there's some specific map, but I'm intending to play Angel, and there are several reasons for this, but the actual reason for me playing him is just that I want to tier 1 with him. That's wrong. So tier 1 with Angel, all you have to do is resupply and revive. I'm not going to go like I'm only going to revive and resupply. I'm actually going to play the game, and then when opportunity comes, I will actually aid my team from time to time with some revives or resupplies and stuff. But I'm not going to go like 100% Angel resupply and all that. No, I'm not going to do that because it's dead boring to just do that. I like to shoot people. I guess that came out a little bit wrong, but yeah. And as a weapon, I'm thinking of playing the PKP, and that's because you see I have already tier 1 a bunch of weapons, and I'm just doing the tier 1 for PKP basically. So there's going to be no sniping, there's going to be kind of no SMG. I mean, you can use the PKP in close combat, obviously. It's such a between. The only thing that I don't really like about PKP is that it takes a little bit. If you go ads and you fire with the mouse, it takes maybe not even 1 second, I guess, but it takes a little bit before it starts to fire, and that little time can actually make very much difference. So you need to pre-add the corners and be really ready to shoot, which is a bit different from the SMGs and stuff. And I guess that's an intentional nerf, actually. I would guess so. It's nothing new. It has been there for quite some time now, but it is noticeable. I really think so, at least. We're not going to go that much with vehicles and stuff. Maybe we could at some point, but I'm not really into the vehicles. It's so annoying to wait for them anyway, so no. And when it comes to gear, C5 is just hilarious to play. Obviously, we don't have to mind about the armor plate because we play Angel. So I guess we'll do like C5 and actually maybe Incendiary, because that's seeing people burn can be so satisfying sometimes when in the game, not real life. So enough of the talking. So basically we're going to play Breakthrough. I think this game suits Breakthrough a lot. So I'm going to try and talk through from the start. I'm going to try to talk through the like plan. And then when we play, I'm going to say a little bit what I'm thinking, what I see, and we'll see how this works, because 2042 is such a chaotic game. There's so much things happening everywhere, so it might be a complete overload, but we'll see. So we're playing Renewal, and it's said that we're going to play as Russians, and we are actually playing as Russian Defender. So when you play this map, what you need to do at the beginning is to defend A1, which we are already losing, and anti-tank mine, that actually works fine. It's super annoying for the enemy. So now we got to spawn. Oh, that's
Defend your objectives and hold this sector.
the thing with mines, even if that would have been like just in front, it would actually take some time before it like works. Yeah, so that's really... They are doing all the right things here. They're just plowing in with MAV and tank and probably some bolties and stuff. I mean, that's exactly what you should do. Just throw everything on this point. And if we look a little bit... I think, yeah, we lost A1 already. So we can actually talk a little bit about this. So the thing is, some like to go for A2 from start, and that is... It is a decent plan to start annoying the defenders on A2, because then they have to lock up a few defenders at A2. But really, as you want to take A1 first, because then you only have one front to push. If you manage to take A2, yeah, you can create a flank for A1. That is true. But at the same time, the defenders can actually spawn on both sides of you, so you are a little bit sandwiched. So you need to be able to take A2 first and then take A1 while keeping A2. You really need to be your team needs to be so much stronger than the other one. I'm not going to spawn on that spawn beacon just now. I'm going to spawn here and push back a little bit. And we should always use the armor. Hello, can we have armor? Yes, thank you. And we're just going to place that if our friends want to do some help. I can't do anything about the chopper actually. And we are going to throw some armor for everyone here. Basically armor. What the heck happened with that armor? I have no clue. Anyway, armor makes you be able to tank basically one shot for free. And of course that's so valuable. And that's an enemy that's stuck, and that's unfortunate. That's super annoying. It happens. Hopefully it won't get unstuck, because if they get unstuck, that is beyond annoying. I will actually... hello, can we throw? No. I have no clue what happened. So everything you do, and this game does it a lot, when you click a few buttons and you expect something to happen and it doesn't, so you have to repeat maybe once or twice, and it takes maybe 1 or 2 seconds, that it's really high risk of killing you, and it's super annoying. In this moment I wanted to throw the nade because it doesn't do any good if I don't throw it, but since I have to click again, that actually made me stay in the open for a little bit too long. You should also know that directly when you die your mines disappear. I know some really think that it's super annoying and a bug and so on, and you know, you're probably right. Yeah. I was thinking I could maybe back away. I don't actually work with the smoke. Smoke is very risky in this game, by the way. It's so often that it doesn't work. No. There you go. We actually managed to get a mine kill. I don't know what this vehicle is doing. It's just so stupid. Oh yeah, that's yeah. I'm actually going to peek. First we are going to take the armor, and then we're going to peek that. Someone already killed. Good. Should have been done from the start. And yeah, basically what we're just doing now is trying to survive, revive, and be basically just a pain for our enemies. What the heck? Yeah. Low game. Oh, this sniper. Oop, oop, oop. There we go. It's a little bit hard to focus at the moment because I hear my baby screaming in the background, and I know my wife is having it under control, but it's still a little bit taking the focus off a little bit. Okay, so I can't access. I can't shoot the driver. That's otherwise the most easiest thing to do. Just shoot the driver all the time. So many Bolt drivers are unaware of what they're actually doing, so... and hip fire with this weapon isn't great either, by the way. You should know that. Oh. There we go. Some fire. We should be able... Yeah, there's someone hunting us. That's unlucky. So we actually managed to hold them for some time. Logitech G, future of performance. I guess that's some sponsor thing. Or I mean, not sponsor, but Merc when you buy something. So I mean, if there's someone close to you, We're actually losing it now. That's unfortunate. The thing is that everyone here, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So there's about 14 people here. You are doing absolutely nothing for your team. 14 people here. Because if you're, I mean, the only way that you can actually do anything good from this flank over here is when the enemy push forward here. That's after they have taken the position. So let's say that you are on a flank and you think you're doing something good. Yeah, you could be, but then you need to be up here. So just being down here does nothing to defend this point. You don't have any line of sight. You don't have basically anything. I mean, so this dude is just useless. Absolutely useless. It could be sturdy and you don't have any line of sight, so you won't do anything good anyway, because you're not being a threat for those that are pushing the flag, the objective. Right now, our team is actually pushing a line up here, which I think it's a decent idea, because if we can manage to keep them from getting over this ridge, then of course we have gained a lot. And now they're actually coming with I can't recall what its name is, Oyster. No, and that's going to be a hustle for us. As soon as they start to push with all the vehicles, especially if they take tanks from here and they can just shoot in, they get a really good flank on. So it's a hard position to defend, actually. It really is. As soon as we lose this, we have to fall back all the way down here, and then it's just really hard to defend this position. But we are, of course, going to do the best we can. So we're placing some mines here, and that's just to be a nuisance. We can actually see if we can... This is risky revive, by the way. We are so much in the open. As I said, we're really... Because now they have the ridge and they are pushing forward with... with snipers and stuff. And if they manage to get around on that flank, this is a really hard position as well. And I can't even see where that dude is. But yeah, that's rough. So we will place some fire there. And we do one or more of those risky revives. That player didn't learn anything from last time, apparently. So right now, not much is going on here, and we shouldn't really push it too far. I mean, as long as we can keep this position, we're actually quite happy. This is good for us, as long as the enemies keep it outside. I think they're pushing with some vehicles now as well. That's probably why it's exploding a bit everywhere. Yeah, you see, that's the tank on the flank that I was speaking about before. It's such a strong position for them. Because it takes so much effort for us to push them back. And that's a sniper on the wall. So now they got wall control. I can actually see it up there. That's also bad for us, because now we don't have a whole lot of places to be. And I wonder if I know people have been complaining a little bit about the performance since the last update, and you might just be right. That's interesting. You know, stairs in this game, it can be really, really protective. And I think the tank is just blowing in there. Oh, holy crap. Yeah, we are really losing this position now. And maybe I'm revivable. I'm not sure. You need basically smoke anyway, so I'm going to just pass, because if anyone tries to force they would just put themselves in a bad position. We actually managed to spawn here, which was interesting. I honestly didn't really believe it. Move, please. And I saw a drone up here, but I can't see it anymore, so we're just ignoring that. And I want to place this mine again. Ah. You're lucky. You're lucky to have me, I know. I guess that person is dead. I don't know why when you prone and revive, I don't know the idea of why you can't move. That's silly to me. Yeah, I thought it was the blue one. Hello, game. Please don't shake the camera like that. Ah! And I have legs in the wall. That's something that's extremely stupid in this game. Why you so often land with the legs in the wall and you can't revive because of that. It's mind-blowing. I don't really understand why that could be such a problem. Why I couldn't just make it work. Okay, so there we have 3 ribbons of logistics, and there was snipers. We don't want to peek. Let's throw some fire there. And I don't want to be too far out to the right, because then of course the tank is going to blow me. Oh, that's a nade, and it wasn't exploded. That's also interesting. And yeah, we have snipers on the far end. So something that I don't really understand why DICE did, and looking at the different objectives and stuff, it must be intentional. There's no way this just happened to be like that. And that is when we talk about the different objectives. And
We have a breach at one of our objectives.
that was the game. When we try to defend the different objectives, there's so little cover on the objective, and usually you have this like almost like 100 meters of open space between where you spawn around and before you get into the to the objective as well. So it creates really I mean, it's really made for the hello game, can you load my textures? Thank you. So it really creates like it really creates a environment that suits vehicles. I mean, it's really hard for us to be able to push in now. And it's not because people are stupid. It genuinely just is very hard to do. And I know I'm not doing anything useful, but I mean, I can't run. I can't survive if I try to flee either. Otherwise, so that is something that's really hard. But you should be aware of it. That being in the objective is really hard in this game. Because there's always some angles where the enemy can fire. It's not like Battlefield 5 when there's so many different stuff they can take cover from. I mean, by default, there's not so much in this case. So in this case, when we start to play, usually the US forces used to attack C2 and then they take C1 when they had C2. This has changed a little bit. This turned basically all around. There's a MAV going around in the back. That's interesting. And there's someone popping off a little bit. I think I need to spawn.
US forces attacking one of our objectives.
That's so much wrong. First of all, it should have died because of me shooting with the PKP. Definitely was no... There we go. There definitely was no... what's it called? Sentry gun. There's no sentry gun in proximity. My minimap is screwed because it says that I can't be in this area. And oh my gosh, there's so many things that are not really working in this game right now. And if you look at the can I stop following, please, game? Hello? Stop? Yeah. So you have the mine there. As soon as I pass out, or actually we have someone maybe can get revived. Yeah, perfect. Because then I don't have to place the mines again. Maybe not so perfect.
Our tactics are showing some
So
success.
we lost C1 to nothing.
US troops now occupy Charlie
We shouldn't
1.
do that. We need to take it back. And this is just a really long respawn timer because I got killed directly.
Beginning siege on Charlie
Hello,
1.
hello, hello. Thank you. What? Why is there a mob running around like that? How can it be alive still? Yeah, I need to change that. They're not just running in with bolters and stuff. So okay, so the map is behind us now. We have enemies in front of us. Hello, hello game, hello game, hello. Ah. I guess there was a plant in the way, so I couldn't hit. So the good thing about actually spawning here again and again and again is that we actually would be great though if it actually works to kill people, but we're actually locking a few players to this place, and I don't seem aware of the spawn beacon, or they oh no, sorry, they removed the spawn beacon just now. I want to have that map. I want to take it.
You're attacking Charlie 1.
Let's see if I can catch it. No, someone else did. That's super annoying. What is also super annoying is my minimap that is totally screwed. It is actually quite annoying. Okay, so there is this drone, and I would like to kill it. I'm not sure if it's... I can't really see it.
Our troops are attacking Charlie 1.
I mean, I see our drone. I can't see their drone. I don't know. I don't know. I can't see the drone. So the thing with drone is that it basically works as a flare in Battlefield 5. And if you can, you should really shoot it down. But it's such a glitchy thing. Basically like most other things in this game, I suppose. So we'll just ignore that. So now they're pushing on both sides. There's a tank here, and I have C5 just for that tank. No. That's a dog. Oh, please. There's someone. There we go. It's a bit overkill to use the C5, but it's fun. Which makes it okay. Have some armor. Yeah, so we need to try to keep the outside here, which might actually be really hard because of that helicopter. So yeah, and that's someone that likes to fly the Nightbird. The Nightbirds are in general, I think, I wouldn't say OP necessary, but the way they can maneuver is not very balanced, let's say. So now basically our team is giving up C1, which is good or worse. I mean, there are pros and cons with that behavior. And we're just trying to keep C2. What we should be aware of is that C2 is actually, the flag area is actually not that big. So it's very easy to stand. Oh, thank you for that. it's very easy to stand outside the flag area, thinking that you're a good teammate, and then you're doing nothing good for your team, actually. That's the tank. I don't want to fight the tank.
An objective is under siege.
So there are probably snipers somewhere. Huh? I suppose that's the one that killed me, but I don't know. Who knows? Sometimes I don't even think the game knows. C5 is great. And that's another one. And that didn't hit. Come on.
Let's get you moving.
Actually taking C2. We need to get in. We don't have any defenders on flag. So that's what I meant with the flag area is actually smaller than you think.
We've lost control of an objective.
So at this moment, we're not really... I mean, we need to get onto the point, which people... let's bring up the map so we can actually see what the team is doing. It's so easy to debate, but... So again, we have lots of snipers here. They're not really doing anything. I mean, there are so many players here, but they are all outside the objective area, which makes them useless, as pretty much as we said before. So that it seems, I mean, I think it's for two reasons, mainly. The objective area is usually quite small, and it's easy to think that this entire complex should be the objective area, but the objective area is only this house and that outside area, part of the outside area even. It's not the complete area. So it's really a small area, and it's the same here. It's only that house and just about outside. So it's really small. So you can actually be playing very near the objective and be totally outside. And in this scenario, I can't see at the moment that I'm in the objective area. And it's really hard to see on the minimap as well, because it's totally cluttered, as so many other things in this game. So I can understand why people have a hard time knowing where the objective area is. And by the way, being up here is usually not a very good position. Obviously, they have a good little burst, so we can't be on top of the roof. But why? What? Guys, come on. Can I get back to the real world? Can I get out from here? Here I am sitting trying to make a serious video of how you play and become good at this game. And for whatever reason, I get stuck in this. I don't think I can get out from here. What happens if I... Yeah, it's a great game, this. Really, truly great. And we are losing, so... yeah, there's no... brilliant game. It's just awesome. Oh.
Hey, I'm ready if you are.
Impressive. I just quit the game and it does a new countdown to new matchmaking anyway, which I guess is a little bit relaxing for me. I don't have to bother. I can actually create a party and maybe some friends will join later. But yeah, it is so easy to explain how to play this game when it does like that. And I think that is something that got worse in the latest update, because it happens almost every time I play that area on that map. And just to make my job even harder, we are actually going to play Hourglass. And why I'm saying that is because I really don't like Hourglass as a breakthrough map. I think it's okay as a conquest map because you can pick where you want to be. But as a breakthrough map, I mean, it's too open. It should be like the Sniper's Paradise, but it's not even that, because there's so many vehicles, and if people know how to drive them, it is a really rough map. And even on, I mean, there are some houses and stuff, but then, for instance, if you go with a bolt, you just go straight through all the houses, and then voila, there's no cover left. Oh, we got in. Great. So, playing Sniper is a valid choice on this map. I mean, no one can complain if you play Sniper. As I said, the map is basically built for it. AC-42 is really exceptionally good on this map. It is probably the best thing you can do in this map. Well, yeah. So, I mean, first sector, it's made to lose. You should take it really fast. If you can't do that, your team is doing something really wrong, because you have all the angles from the start. You can just go straight in because there's no cover. You can use both the flanks, especially if you have vehicles, because it's so open, and you have majority of vehicles compared to the defender. There is, yeah, it's simply made to. It is really made to lose. I don't want to complain too much, but A1 is. I mean, sometimes when I play it, I wonder why they made it in breakthrough, because it's no way that the defender can actually keep it. If you play Conquest, that's a different story, because they can be in the stadium and stuff, and that's actually okay, even though the stadium is quite empty. But that's fine. I think it's fine. So there's always people behind that truck. We're not really pushing forward yet. And that's a C5 drone. I can't. Oh. How can she tank that shot? And I think it's so great when the game can't even show who killed you. For me, that's I believe it's just an indication of the game doesn't know. But yeah, regardless, I mean, we should just be able to push in. There should be no reason to not push in. Yeah, we even got the sector, and I haven't set foot on it. And I think it was a dog. Go away. So it is. It's really. What? Okay. I'm pretty sure I tried to revive the other person. That was a bit strange, but anyway. So yeah, as I said, we got A1 because that's what you do. You can't defend it. It's not possible. And no one seems interested in reviving me, which is. Or maybe this fellow. Beautiful. Thank you. You play too much Falk because you are T1 and you're still playing it. Okay. Can I? There we go.
Take
Hey.
this.
Did you already have armor? Yeah, you have. Alright, so now we get to the free sector. Usually you want to take B1, B2 and finally B3, because if you take them in different order, especially if you take B2 first and so on, the enemy has a lot of flanks to take them back. So generally speaking, if you can, start with B1. You can maybe do, I mean, maybe one or two squads can go behind, and that will actually split the attention and split the forces of the defenders. But don't push it too much. Usually, this is the case.
We are engaging at Bravo 1.
Oh yeah, there was one. I thought the one that I shot still had 100 life, and I would be so. That would be amazing. And that's actually a lot of enemies. Brilliant revive. No, I'm not going to take a vehicle.
Allies engaging at
I
objective
think
Bravo 3.
usually the attackers manage to take this sector as well. But on the other hand, if they manage to do this, if they manage to take this sector, then it's really hard to not lose the entire map. Take some armor. Take some armor. Take some armor. Have more armor. I can't throw that. There's a wall, so I shouldn't die from that. And there's someone watching us. I want to... Oh.
We have secured an objective.
As you should know, I mean, there's no need to get upset if someone shoots you through the smoke and stuff, because we have done some tests in the clan, and smoke is really inconsistent in this game. So there can actually be smoke on my screen, preventing me from seeing anything. And then it turns out that on someone else's screen, there is no smoke at all.
We've lost Bravo 3.
Yeah, as I said, that's also spectacular. But yeah, as I said, taking Bravo 3 first and trying to keep it, it's actually really hard. And there we go. That didn't take a long time, just 150 shots to kill 2 people. But we did it, so it's fine. And now we're taking this B1 and looking at the minimap, and I shouldn't do that too much because the game can crash if you pick up the map. We should now push for B2 to make sure that we have the advantage all the way of like the flanks and stuff when we move forward.
Our active targets.
And it's not a must. It really isn't. But it's a really good idea. To make sure to have that advantage, because if the other team starts to spawn behind you and stuff, I mean, they could do, and this is like a trade-off for the defenders. They can either choose to defend B1 and B2, or they can actually try to get behind us and take B1 back. And I can't really say, I mean, either way is actually pretty good or all right for them. But taking as a defender, taking a position back, it's always a big risk because you might end up losing more than you gain, and it also requires quite a lot of effort for your team. Quite a lot of. Yeah. That's a typical defending, just sitting around there. Ouch. Yeah. And you should always, I mean, if you play Angel, obviously you should always keep... funny guy. And now I probably have my feet in the wall so they can't revive me. Oh, they can actually. Nice. Yeah, you should always try to keep some armor on because it makes you be able to tank one shot extra. And you might end up needing it. I hate to say that, but I think he actually managed to survive because of his crouch spamming. And oh no, I can't be revived because I'm inside the wall. Yeah, damn bugs for sure. It's... oh my lord, it's so annoying. And now we have the B2, and I think we should actually... can I switch weapon? Thank you. We should really make a push to get them out of here, because otherwise they would just keep on making life really hard, which we don't like. And usually it's the house here where there can be maybe a spawn beacon and stuff. And we slide around. There's no one here. Let's look inside, look to the right, look to the left. Probably did a different door than I said. It's not really going brilliant so far. I guess talking and playing turned out to be a little bit rougher than I thought. Maybe we can actually have a tank. Yeah, let's have a tank. I said I wouldn't play the vehicles, but let's do it. Thanks, Christoph. Yeah, it is... yeah, I wouldn't say it's cursed. Maybe it's just being stupid to actually play the game still. But I don't know. I guess hope is the last thing that gives away. Like, can we... okay, that's an enemy. Let's fire him. Oh yeah, we killed one. Brilliant. And we have enemies to the right. And they're actually standing. Perfect. No. So I really never got the term with the tanks in this game. Which is... it's a bit of a pity, to be honest. Because I used to play, like long ago, I used to play tank driver in competitive gaming. But I think it's not really, yeah, not really a friend of doing this in this game. And I also don't like third-person tank, how it works, because it tries to compensate for walls and stuff. Come on. You. So if I'm behind a wall where I can't aim, the turret will actually automatically try to compensate for it, and I don't like that, not at all. It is not. It's not how I think it should be. I think it should always be consistent. That's what I like. And I also have difficulties, obviously, as you can see, with the splash of the main gun. I mean, I can't blame the game for everything. Obviously, I'm not doing as well as I should playing tank in this game. It just keeps feeling odd. Yeah, and we have control of the last sector here before we go on. And yeah, basically a textbook example of how you do it. You don't even have to sweat it, you're just slow pushing it. Yeah, should be dead now. There we go. That was the bolty next to us. Don't even know what that blue fellow is doing. Can we do like this? Oh, that was close, wasn't it? Yeah, I thought I would be able to splash it. Alright, let's move forward. And what's that? Is that... Alright, it's moving back. So I think we have this like... it's really odd as well. You have a couple of tank shots that you can shoot in slightly faster succession. I think it's still quite slow, but... and then you have to take a little bit longer to reload. That's the general idea, at least. That completely whiffed. Come on, one more shot. Come on, come on, come on, come on. What? What? Why didn't that hit? Okay. So they have a pilot. I'm not sure. He's flying really slow, so I'm not sure of how good or bad he is. If they have a good fighter pilot, thank you, dice. It's so much strange thing. I can't remember if it usually is so much. What? Okay, so that area just got closed off. So because we left it, we can't go back to it. It's a little bit like the bedtime story that I used to read for my baby. About the land where you never sleep. Once you leave it, you can never go back. Not sure where the incoming missile is. But yeah, obviously that isn't great. Okay, have a lovely day. My speed. Actually really good. Usually you can't see them. They're usually broken. Okay, so we're going to look at this flank, and there should be some enemy. I guess the blues killed them, or her. So pushing forward here could be really risky. And because of the big C1, I can't actually see if there's any enemy there, so that's great. I would like to have some splash for that. I actually got some splash. Who is shooting at me? Yeah. So in Battlefield 5 that would be a kill. But in this game, nope. Are you kidding me? Watch where we're driving, dude. Yeah, so I don't get that splash, and I think they made it so you can actually you can get the splash, or you can get the damage when you hit the Ava tanks, and obviously we need to do damage when we face tanks, otherwise we're not really doing anything useful. Okay, I need to back off. Saved you. Yeah. It's a bit risky to stand on that side though. Thanks, mate. Can actually thank you. That's actually pretty good. Where is that shooting? Oh, he's jumping down now. Thank you. Yeah, I know. I'm playing this boring, slow pushing. You know, there is actually someone there. I don't get any hit. There's so many people there. I actually get. Oh, can I hit someone? Yeah. Push again. Go back. I mean. Not push. I think there is someone up to the left. Now we actually got our team up there. Maybe that's fine. So I'm just going to... well, hello. Don't really get why Bolt would try to... Are you stupid? Yes, that's a yes. Yeah, we got attacked. That happens.
Allies engaging at Charlie 1.
That would be so nice hitting. He's back in that position. He really likes that position. So it should be... it's super annoying with the beeps, but I guess it's useful in a way. Okay, I think we should really just push in now. It's really... Okay, let's do this. This might be seriously bad timing. But right, mate. Actually doing a decent job. Yeah, managed to take it. Wait. Was someone in the bush, wasn't there? It's amazing how I can't get any... Is he dead? He's dead, isn't he? There we go. Away with the bush. Yeah, I can't... That's just me. That's just of me being bad. at the aiming with the tank.
Got them scrambling. Wrap this up.
Yeah, so by going up this flank and taking control over here, and this is horrible. The third person, that's a good example of what I meant before. It's just no, I can't shoot again because it's so slow. But yeah, where the like third is not consistent. It's probably trying to help a little bit, which I think it's doing all basically the opposite. It's almost a little bit laggy. That's the tank. I don't like that tank. Can't he be somewhere else? So I think in this scenario it's actually really good being up here. We have the eyes on objective. We have a really good flank if they try to go in and defend it. And yeah, we're basically very much in control right now. Come on, I want to fire. Where is it? I didn't get anything for that. I guess mines and stuff. Oh yeah. The C5 drone, I mean, you can't really do anything about it, and great, good job. I mean, you managed to kill us with the C5 drone, and you did nothing for your team again. So if they had done that before, like way back, that would be great, but now they didn't, so yeah. But I really struggle with tanks in this game. I struggle even more with airplanes and stuff. It's just not. It's a bit weird. I think it feels odd. Probably just getting used to it, but still.
Let's get the party started, huh?
Okay, let's see where we get next time. So what about you guys and girls? Do you like small dogs or big dogs? Or maybe you like cats? Do you like cats? So we're going to play Discarded, and Discarded is a superb map if you play Sniper, but it actually, I mean, if you compare to something like Hourglass is just horrible, but Discarded is pretty nice. I think Discarded is actually one of my favorite maps in this game, which I don't think says that much. It's the least worst, maybe. I don't know. No, but truly, it's actually, once you get to know it a little bit, it's actually quite fun. But that is also depending a little bit how the game has evolved, how people play it. So let's just have a brief for the first point. So we are actually defending, and you should basically always try to defend A2. A small portion of your team could defend A1, but usually A2 is the key. If the enemy managed to take A1, you can actually take it back, but usually, I mean, even if they have A1, you can just defend A2 all the way through, all the way to the end. So A2 is really the key, and we want to be as much upfront as possible, but we don't want to do like they did in the beginning, where we basically try to snipe across all the field up there in front, because that's not really working anymore. It used to do that in like early days of the game, but not really anymore. So if we can manage to get in time, we can actually get a few nice kills just being up here. And we have someone behind us, it says. What? Oh yeah. Remember to watch the minimap. Always do. And now the problem is that my team is not really here at all. And that is actually a huge problem, because I don't think that we can defend this line. Well, only us. I mean, if we were a ranger somewhere, okay, that's interesting. But if we were like the entire team of pushing up front, we could actually stop them already here, and then we'd have lots of area where we can fall back without actually losing the flag. Now, well, most of us are back here, and that's not really... it's not efficient to be here, but you can... I mean, it's still possible to just hold on for a really long time, but you shouldn't be on the actual objective unless the enemies are actually there. And you see they go much back and forth with the bolts and stuff. Need to be aware of that. They go with a little bird. It's really rough defending here. I mean, it's just explosives everywhere basically. See, there are a lot of enemies there on the other side. Yeah, and they obviously have some dude that likes to play the Nightbird. And I'm actually thinking that maybe... And I've my legs stuck in the wall. Of course I do. So I'm actually going to recoilless, because the Nightbird was actually turning so slowly that I should be able to hit. I thought I heard something. Unfortunate. Someone managed to shoot before. We want to push a little bit forward. We don't want to be all the way back here. That's too far back. And this is dirty, I know, but you can actually make it work in this map. No. Now we need to be wary, because there are enemies close. I think that's so weird that I don't win that fight, because I mean, I have a LMG. I'm just pumping all the bullets inside, but well, I guess that's a balancing thing. Take some armor, take some armor. We want to keep people alive. How did you come alive? Ah! Hello, can I move? Not sure if I managed to get the tank. It actually said that I'm killed someone at least. That's a good thing. Let's see, and I still have... Okay. Oh, that's a lot of enemies. I'm not sure if this is a good idea, but I really want to do this. So that is a gold mine. Didn't I put the... Let's see if I can throw a fire nade. There we go. Oh yeah, that's great. I don't want to see you. Why does this game doesn't... I mean... if you are AFK for 2 hours and you just leave your dude in the game, you should be kicked. Maybe you shouldn't play the game. I don't really blame the game for that. I mean, partially I guess I do, but it's so funny. I can stand here. Why am I losing frames?
Alpha 2 is ours. One of our objectives is under attack.
I actually think they might be correct about this, that we'll lose performance as of the latest. Oh yeah, that worked. Nice. I have a problem when I step out of maps often, but this time it actually worked.
Tango down! Alpha 1 is under attack.
This might just be so stupid, because I'm wide open to the left. What? How? I'm just speechless. I mean, how am I supposed to? I don't even know how to explain this. Did someone put a bit of wall straight in front of me just for sport, or what just happened, guys? Okay, we need to have this. Can I hit? Can I hit? Can I hit? Can I hit? Nope. I saw one in front and I couldn't see the rest.
Alpha 1 has fallen to the enemy.
Oi. I'm just so bad with little person. I'm not even going to try it. But now we're in a situation where we lost the A1, and we're actually taking it back, and we're defending A2 just fine. It's not perfect, so I mean, there's room for improvement, and all you here are actually outside the map, so you're doing nothing. Keep that in mind. You're outside the map, you're doing nothing, absolutely nothing. You're basically dog shit. No, we're not saying that. We're nice people here. What if we did something like that? Nope. Well, I'm not even sure who is shooting them at the moment. Are they throwing like nades? Oh, oh, there's someone proning over there. Nice. Nice. Come on, game. Come on, game. Come on, game. No. So one problem when you get revived is that for some reason you look somewhere and then your character starts to rotate. Yeah, I really hate when you get revived and you die instantly and then you have to wait for a really long time before you can actually spawn. We need to push in on the objective now, otherwise we lose it. We're on the objective. Come on, we can get this. We can keep this. Have faith. What? Oh, there we go. Took some time. But don't fret. We can actually... Yeah, so we need to make... the mouse feels a bit weird as well now. I don't even know why that is. Just feels like the input is not there sometimes. Hello. Should we be the... Stop moving. Don't move. I can't move actually. You're too fat. Is this fun?
An objective is under
Is this how the game should be? What? I'm out of ammo. I have 200 bullets and I am out of ammo. Okay, let's go. Here we go. Let's see. I can see you. Peek, peek, peek. Yeah, the PKP is so dirty in this situation. It's basically just a laser. This just feels wrong. Oh, did you run there? No, you shouldn't. There is someone behind that. I would like to shoot you. I can't move further to the left, so I need to wait. Maybe if I go... Yeah, now I can move further to... There we go. I mean, I could be down here forever and no one would know it. Shall we see how long can I be down here? I mean, I'm on the... Oh, we're actually losing the flag, but never mind. Can't see much now though. But if anyone steps in front of us, we can miss them. That is what we can do. But we should have friends behind us. So oh, location revealed. Maybe I should actually move. I'm just curious. How long can we stay here without getting killed? Like, can we actually do anything? Right now we're not doing much.
We have lost control of an objective.
Peek. Come on, peek. A little bit. Who is throwing smokes? No, it's too boring. I can't take it. I can't take it.
I'm taking control of an objective.
There comes the Hakum. Yeah, I mean, I can't just stand still like that. It's so boring. I could actually be revived there. I didn't have the legs of the wall. Okay, so we spawn here and we basically just we need meat on the flag. So trying to survive to get on the flag, but we can't because there's a super Hakum and it is super hind. My bad. And there's some 10 meters away, so should be able to revive me. Incoming is hey go. Oh, thank you, beautiful. Let's see. We're actually losing this. Yeah, so there was
Fall back to the next
this wasn't great.
We are securing Alpha 2.
And you see, I mean, the problem here is we should have been able to hold this for a little bit longer, I think. And now we are out here and we are likely to get pushed. Yeah, move aside. Move away. Come on. I don't want to be here anymore. I don't want to be here. But it's fine. I can die. That's just how it goes sometimes. I actually managed to hip fire someone with a PKP. Nice. But that's a tank.
Draw this battle out.
Yeah, I would say that's a few enemies there. Right there. Mm-hmm. Do you know what I feel right now? Actually playing this without playing with the friends, it's actually super boring. Playing sniper actually worked quite alright, but so far today it's just not fun.
They're attacking one of our
Am I a silly person if I look at something like that? I'm basically saying like, hey, over here, there's someone here.
friendly wounded.
I'm such a naughty person. And now I can revive. No, I can't revive because you have your feet in the wall. Oh, I'm sorry. No, I'm not. It's... let's see. There we go. I can get more. You think you can go all the way here? Probably can. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Reload. Yeah, they definitely know I'm here now. Yeah, you can really troll players in this game. You can for sure. Okay. So, well, usually what happens in this case is that whatever flag the attackers take first, they will just run over the second. But usually, I would still argue that taking B1 first as attacker is a good option, because then you can just push straight down and you have one front in front of you. You don't have to do this like switching, getting shot in the back and stuff. You might be either way, because at this point there's usually a little bit chaos, but well, I don't know, it feels like it's not really flowing in the game. It's like we have people behind us. Or did they manage to kill? No, I don't think they did. Yeah, we died. A sniper. Yeah, actually playing SVS in this on this map, it's just that I have tier 1 it already, so we're not doing that. And playing DXR, it's I know a lot of people prefer the DXR compared to the SVS, and I mean there is a little bit lower bullet drop and so on, but it fires so slow. It's so that is the main thing I don't really like with it. Oh, ooh.
Hostile attacking objective Bravo 1.
Yo, it's like bullfighting. Have some armor. And you have some armor. I hear Boltis, but it should be our Boltis, right? I think I saw someone going... oh yeah, just proning in the grass. It is... grass is basically as inconsistent as smoke in this game. You can be behind grass yourself and everyone can see you, because maybe the game just decided to point you out on the map. Or you could be... you could be in a opposite position where it's not possible for anyone to see you. I don't know what kills them. Is there maybe a shopper above? Okay, so I've died. Can I respawn, please? Thank you. I mean, many people like to go on the far right flank and stuff, and I like to go hunting Boltis. Yeah, it's really hurting now. Come on. Get back to me. There we go. So hunting Boltis can never be wrong. It's always fun to hunt Boltis. That's actually an enemy. Or I don't know, I can't speak. Friend. Yeah, they pushed all the way. And they're just proning their way forward. Great. S3. I mean, I guess it works, but it's so boring. That's really a statement that too many players have gotten.
We just lost Bravo 1.
Okay, so I think if I throw a flame there. There's a lot of enemies. I mean, when they just push in, they actually overrun us quite easily. It's amazing how much points you get for assists and just doing the Casper thing. But I mean, if you place that at the right place, it's actually quite useful for your team. The problem is that our team is not really killing a lot of people. But yeah, they got an B1 and they done just about right. Unfortunately, the tank killed our dude. So we lost a good spawn place and yeah, we lost the opportunity to kill a tank, which, I mean, both of them is rough. This is yet another position where the actual flag area isn't, it's not really big.
Enemies attacking Bravo 2.
Yeah, I'm reviving a lot, I know. The problem with this is again that there's a lot of angles everywhere where you can be shot. And one of the things that makes this a little bit harder is that you might see a wall, but it might not be there for someone else. And that can be both because of... it could be because of bugs, making a wall that is broken be visible. But I mean, it could be everything in between as well. It is what it is. I mean, can't really affect it like that. And I think we should push. Well, hello. Oh my god. And that's also annoying when I mean, I can't tell if those nades have exploded or not. I think they already had, but they're still visible on my screen, which makes it incredibly hard to play. I think if you go around to the other side, because you can actually go to the other side of the wall, you can actually revive me. But it seems you are stuck in trying to revive me from that direction. So when legs are through a wall like this, sometimes you can go to the other side of the wall and you can actually revive. But no one seems to be able to think that. And that's a shame. But we have actually managed to push them back. Now we have to be wary because they are behind us. And that's really dangerous in this situation. And that's a sniper. And he's... I guess it's a sniper. It could be a dog as well. But it's really glaring at us. So they need to be careful about that. Too many proning people. I don't like it. You may, of course, play the game as you like, but it's not really my cup of tea. And there are people everywhere. You thought there was someone. I hear footsteps everywhere. There's so many people there. Huh? I'm pretty sure I was outside. What? Ay, 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 ay. try. Okay, let's try and push forward. And this is really dangerous because, as you see, I mean, they're shooting from everywhere. So give me supplies. And just try to move up a little bit. So okay, so there are people inside the house. Can I? No, I can't reach. Okay, I can't reach. That's unfortunate. But this is really dangerous because everyone can see me and they can shoot. Oh, crap. Yeah, thought I had a gold mine, but apparently there was something in the way. I don't have a clue what. That's fine. It's actually dropping down in the order right now.
We'll need to retake it.
Don't want to do that. Okay, can we open this? Hello, can you open it? Can I open this? Thank you. Thank you. Oh, I don't want to be here. All right. So I mean, it's in that complete space. It's so hard to find cover. I'm really trying. I am. And during that time, I didn't do anything useful either. So okay, we get to the next point, and we have this road. If we can, I mean, it's no. Usually it doesn't happen, but if we can keep this road, that would actually be almost like a realistic scenario. You try to keep the road because you have a little bit of a like protection because of the hill, and I mean, don't go back all the way there. Keep it. If we could keep it like here, that would actually be a pretty good scenario. He didn't actually take that car. So if we can keep them on the other side of the road, we will win. I mean, it will actually be probably the most painless defense ever. But usually people aren't too keen on establishing. And it doesn't help when our own bolt is just removing every cover that we had. I'm so dead. I thought I could get maybe 1 or 2 people, but apparently I don't know, my bullets is not really killing. I did get the hit markers, but apparently not good enough. So we have people down here that's doing basically nothing again. I mean, if they could move up all the way here, doing some sniping, that might be actually something. Yeah. Why not? No, I can't hit. Not from that distance. I mean, if everyone else can just go prone and shoot.
We can use that vehicle.
And I think I should be able to do as well. Gonna die? Sucker. I mean, this is such a bad position, I think. Yeah, and that's a nice bird. So, I can't really say that I have a good time right now. It's, I mean, he's just playing over there with that thingy. I mean, here I could stay for a while until I get sniped, and then there's a helicopter coming and we die. And no, I can't do that. Because no one expects to be revived, apparently. Maybe I can give some supplies to you. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, you should never trust blues. I mean, that goes without saying, but
Hostiles attacking objective Charlie 1.
oh, hello, shopper. Thank you. Great spawn. And I get revived so I can die again. Oh,
Supplies!
Hostile forces at Charlie 1.
no.
Grenade out!
Oh, come on, it's only 5 people on point.
Charges out and ready!
I mean, I can't really blame them for playing like that, but at the same time, myself, I just consider it so absolutely dreadful, so dead boring. Oh, I'm just sitting there. Oh, I'm just sitting there. I can't even hit that because there's a wall in between. This game. And there we go. Get lost. And for some reason I can't hit that. I mean, that was dead on the face. Oh, you gotta be kidding. Is that a good revive? No, it's not. But there are people that are making it easy for me, I guess.
Hostiles attacking one of our objectives.
Setting explosive! I'm here to help! This should help! Got to switch up! Enemies down!
Well, I guess I can do that. So it's not a whole lot of things to comment right now because it's not like doing something intelligent. Basically just throwing explosives and everything we got on the enemy, and I see a shadow.
Ready!
That's a friend. Some armor. Try to pee. Apparently there's no one directly, but there's 1 and there's 2 and there's 3.
I'm reloading!
Can I change weapons? Change weapons? Change weapons? Holy crap! This game. I mean, I get it that I run out of ammo, but then let me change to the change the handgun, then so I can do anything. And I have no feet in the barrel. That's a brilliant thing.
One of our objectives is under attack.
Yeah, sure they are. So I think that if I start to run here, soon I will get sniped. Yes. Yeah. If I mean, it's such a shame to see someone level S play like that. But if he would have single fire on that AC-42, he would have killed me like that. Single fire on AC-42 is just so powerful. You can just tap it, and it's basically just a laser. Okay, so there are actually 2 people around here. Let's place that down there.
Get back! Grenade out!
Or are they up there? You should know. This is risky. There's a high risk of... Oh, no.
Charlie 1 is under attack.
I want to see if there's any spawn beacon here. I can't find anything. What?
Our forces have been pushed out of Charlie 2.
Getting pushed out? Oh, we're losing Charlie 2. That's... on this flag you can actually do that, and you can create the two-flank war towards the defenders, which is really nice for the attackers, of course. So that's actually, on this flag, it's really powerful to go from behind like that.
Hostiles attacking one of our
And
objectives.
it does, of course, hello, not help that the big C1 is actually covering a lot of my line of sight. I have a hard time. But I heard something to right. Yeah, I did. I have a hard time to actually see people because the pretty sure there's enemies here. There are. Not this. Oh. And the thing is, they can actually start proning as well, so... We actually managed to take C2 back.
Hostiles engaging
That's
Charlie
weird.
1.
We actually managed to get... What is that? I don't know. So we actually managed to go and get the, like a reversed...
Objective.
the enemies that were actually here, they got sandwiched instead.
Sector secure. Our
Which
defenses
is-
are holding strong.
Yeah, but as a result, we lost this one. I'm going to see if I can... Yeah.
They've taken Charlie 1.
That isn't the PKP, right? The killing feed, when it says what the weapon you got killed by, and sometimes actually who as well, it is so off. It is just really, really off. Shouldn't pay too much attention to it. That was blue.
I'll get you up.
You need to move.
Can I have this?
Like you really need to move, guys, girls. Didn't we have a drone up here? Can I see that from here? No, the drone is out to the right. Okay. Ah, my bad. I actually thought on the minimap that no, there's no one close and we should be fine, but obviously that was not the case.
We are securing objective Charlie 1.
Right. Thought I was going to the boat. I just have the feeling that they are running inside the ship towards the rear. I didn't look. Yeah, I should have looked. All right. I mean, there were some bolties running a bit back and forth. I had a feeling that the enemies pushed. Yeah, I mean, I can't take cover for that. I can't. Sometimes it feels like the mobility on the guns on the superhero is a little bit too much. It feels, I don't know. I put myself in a bad position, so I shouldn't complain too much. Oh, what? I mean, you just shoot at the driver. Come on, guys. And you thought it was a good idea to just put your fat ass on me. That was brilliant. And he's in combat, and sometimes it feels a little bit like going back to something else than Battlefield, because it is near impossible to spawn on your teammates, because if they are on the same planet as someone fires shot, then they're in combat. You can get around that. Okay, let's focus a little bit. So I see there's a dead, there's a body.
Our troops are engaging at Charlie 1.
Okay, so I saw there was a body, so I expected there to be one enemy or more. Then I killed that one enemy, and I saw blue markers that there were friends next to the blue dude. And I expected that maybe they're not enemies on the blue. But yeah, that was a silly expectation, of course. Should always expect the blues to be stupid. That ends up the case more or less often. Anyway, so yeah. Yeah, I want the armor. I can get the armor. There's actually someone to revive. This is not what I want. I want to be up on top, and this is risky as well because they, I don't know, clue. I mean, I can only see spots on the map. I don't know if they are at ground level or where they are. And I think, yeah, we have a tank over there. Oh, this is so unlucky. Come on. The tank wasn't even aware that I was there. And then they just go running some bolty for some reason. Otherwise, it would be so really good opportunity to go C5 with the tank.
Initiating attack at Charlie 1.
And apparently there's still enemies on top of the house. We managed to defend it. So, I mean, good job to the team.
Fights like that keep you sharp.
Don't be sad. This is just how it works out sometimes. Yeah, Angel does it again.
You know what? Alright, so we got the best one. That was at least something. But honestly, it's... quite honestly, it hasn't been really fun to play at all. I mean, if you play with friends, that's one thing. But I think my problem...
Hey, I'm ready if you are.
Okay, to be honest, there are a couple of problems with Battlefield 2042 at the moment. Like a bunch of them. I won't deny it. So first of all, there are still too many bugs. I mean, I don't know how many bugs we have experienced in this session. It have made it so hard to explain why I do stuff, why I are in different positions, and I can't actually use why I am in certain positions because I'm screwed by bugs. So, for instance, where I backed off a little bit and suddenly I was in some space outside the map. But yeah, that's really annoying. I mean, we only played for about 1.5 hours, and I think I don't think I exaggerate if I say every 15th minute I probably had one or bug that really makes really annoying, like the aim, like the going through walls, like yeah, so on. So that's one part. They need to fix this. There's a patch coming up in something like, let's see, 1, 2, probably 3 weeks, and it better be good. It better fix things. The other thing is that the game didn't come with so much content from start, and they haven't added anything. They have added some skins, which are some are better than others. So yeah, it's really lucky. Yeah, I probably won't spend any more streaming Battlefield 2042 this week at least. If anything, it's more likely to be Assassin's Creed, and there's another of those, like, it's a bit more technical actually, but a Battlefield 5 flying video where I go through the BFM, the basic fighter maneuvers, and the like basic forces, different curves, different pursuits, and so on. A little bit more technical video, but hopefully you can enjoy it. And it's coming this. Let's see, it's coming on Thursday, around 5 p.m. ish, Central European time. Right, that's it. Cheers.